let's consider just three underlying principles of stewardship. The first principle is this: God is the absolute owner of all things. Now follow with me. He is absolute because he has the power to create without restraint and to possess without dependence. God is owner because he is creator. The Bible says, by him all things were created that are in heaven, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers. All things were created by him and for him, and he is before all things, and by him all things consist. We read this in Colossians chapter 1 verse 16 and 17. If we trace back the title deeds of all the estates to the original ownership, we find in the beginning God. He has never renounced proprietary rights to the things he has created. Across every title deed executed is written in indelible letters: the earth is the Lord's and the fulness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. We read that in Psalm 24 verse 1. The Most High has never conveyed away his right and title as absolute owner. He has allowed many generations to use his possessions, but he has never surrendered his ownership. They are all to be held at the call of the owner. That is the starting point of stewardship. Everything related and everything relating to handling or use of money is to be looked at from that point of view. In civil engineering, all measurements are from a baseline, which is the ocean level. God's ownership is the true baseline for a proper survey of the whole territory of stewardship. Secondly, number two, since God is owner and absolute proprietor, we are therefore his stewards. Now, a steward is a person entrusted with the management of affairs or possessions that are not his own. He is the guardian of another's goods, not the owner. He is never to forget this, but administers according to the desires of the owner. A steward is one who keeps watch and ward. His possessions are delegated possessions. They are comparable to the dollars or rands or euros or pounds delivered to the stewards in the parable written in Luke chapter 19 verse 12 and 13, to whom the owner said, "Occupy till I come." None considered the money their own. Likewise, we are trustees with specified privileges and responsibilities. To have, therefore, is to owe, not to own. Hence the appropriateness of the admonition. Moreover, it is required in stewards that a man be found faithful. The third principle, principle number 3. God's ownership and man's stewardship calls for a definite acknowledgement that one has acquired and is administrating is administering the property of another. For this, God has specified the tithe. It is perilous hypocrisy to talk of God's sovereign ownership and man's stewardship, but refuse to make material acknowledgement. Listen, acknowledgement is not the same as recognition of the claim. Recognition is a matter of mental agreement. Acknowledging is discharging the obligation, an act of honor. Nor is this a play upon words. No, we must acknowledge the sovereignty that we recognize. If we omit this acknowledgement, we commit the sin of presumption and assuming a role that is the prerogative of God. That acknowledgement is the returning of the tithe to God. Recognizing that God owns everything is not enough. We need to acknowledge it. And that acknowledgement is faithful stewardship, and which includes the returning of tithe. Thank you for watching. I hope you were blessed. Please subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Give this video a thumbs up and share with your friends and family. Please visit our website and register for a free faith-building course that appeals to you. Until next time, thank you and God bless.